Okay, so this is the video I wanted to talk to you about.
All right.
All right, let's check this out.
Let's check it out.
Picture in picture. Okay.
10-14 for the advertisement. Mary Alston of Wetumpka, 2005 Hyundai XG350, green in color. Status is current, 29s are negative.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. All right. What question? What are you doing?
Trying to trap some cats.
Okay. All right. We got a call that somebody was out here feeding the cats and stuff like that. So.
I'm trying to trap them.
Okay. You have your driver's license with you, man?
Okay, first of all, stop right there. Let me point that out that in the case they're in that situation, she doesn't need to provide her driver's license. Cops love to get people's driver's license. And like, you could be doing something totally legal, something that's totally like, perfectly fine. And the cop will ask you, just because they think you're suspicious or they want to incriminate you somehow, they'll ask you for your driver's license. There's no reason why she needs to give them her driver's license.
Okay.
And now we continue.
You take them once you trap them.
Okay, wait a minute. I got three. Y'all have 3 cop cars because I'm feeding cats.
No, we always
Wow.
do this. It's
That's
fine.
unbelievable.
We know they always do that. Actually, look, let me preface this real quick. I'm sorry. I keep cutting off the video. And this is the thing. I've gotten a lot of flack for this because, from my own, people I'm close to, because I support cops. I'm a total 100%, I
Blue? Go blue?
back the blue. Yes.
Back the blue.
I'm for order, I'm for, I don't know. I'm for cops, but.
I know. I have 2 good buddy cops now that I roll with.
Oh, yeah. No,
Justin.
and they're nice guys.
Dude, and even then, even they'll say that, like, yeah, there's some shitty cops.
Exactly, and so that's why, I feel like all the issues that are going on, right now with the hatred against cops, it could all be solved if people knew their individual rights.
Right.
If people knew their individual rights, and if cops respected those individual rights. So I digress. I'm going to continue with the video.
I mean, either way, hold on. Let me say something too. At least she's being compliant because he's like, he asked her,
Yeah.
let me see your driver's license. She didn't fight him on that. She was like, you know what? Okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. You're asking for my driver's license. Let me go ahead and be compliant. And at that point, that's when she's like, yo, why are there 3 cops?
Yeah. I'm on the level to where I wouldn't even have been compliant. I would have told him, like, no, am I breaking the law? Why do I have to give you
Or
my...
you would have asked. But either way, she's outside feeding cats. I don't know. Okay, and then
All right, let's go. Sorry about that.
let's see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
See, so she gives it to him.
All right, give me just a second, Miss Alston.
Okay.
God damn. That's scary, dude. 3 black cars.
What'd you say? 3 black what?
Cars.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you come up here?
Those cop cars don't look like a regular cop cars.
Yeah.
And there's
Wait, look,
3
check
of
this
them
out.
all. Look, if you go back, they're
Wait, hold
all.
on.
Oh.
You're formally trespassed from this area right here.
Okay, look, check this out. Look, this is important.
Here and learn how to do this.
Oh.
Sorry, sir. Better yet, why don't you go tell her to get the fuck out and don't come back? Okay.
You hear that? Let me rewind that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir. Better yet, why don't you go tell her to get the fuck out and don't come back? Okay.
Do you hear that? Why don't you go tell her to get the fuck on and don't come back? That's messed up, dude.
That is messed up.
I'm telling you this. Okay. I digress.
You're formally trespassed from this area right here. So if you come back and we catch you out here, you go to jail for criminal trespass third. No, ma'am.
This is public property.
City
Public
property.
This is city
and there's
property.
no. It's public.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is city property?
Public property.
Public property. And that's what a lot of cops don't understand. If you're in city property, you're in public property. If
Is
you're
it?
in a restricted area, they're required to put up signs saying that this area is restricted. If they don't, it's public property. She could be there, and they just admitted it themselves. And here we go.
Which makes it public property.
Yeah, and the city does not want anybody feeding the animals around here because they're becoming a nuisance.
I'm trying to help that nuisance by catching them. I mean,
Okay.
they should be thanking me. I've got a trap set right there trying to help catch them and get them out of here.
We have an animal control officer that's certified for that.
I know that, and Terrence knows that I try to help him catch them.
Okay.
We're telling you no.
Okay, the trespass stands. Just don't be around here trapping them anymore, okay? All right, you have a good one.
And she just stays there.
But wait, it doesn't end there. This is shortly after. I'm guessing they have their audio off, and now that they're interacting. See, props to the cops are at least turning their stuff on. It's that her friend stopped to talk to her.
Could you 10-9 or 1028?
Delta Victor 57701. Well, man, we told you to leave this area. Well,
Number 1028 returns to Beverly
You can leave
Robert.
now.
The
We're teetering on going to jail.
2006 Toyota Camry, gray in color. Current 29
Ma'am?
negative.
I'm teetering on going to jail for feeding cats.
well, for trespassing, we told you to leave and you haven't left. I could take you to jail now. I'm not trying to do that. Ma'am, do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah.
What did I say? They love getting driver's licenses. She's not breaking the law either.
I mean, we're trying to do a good
Thank you,
thing.
ma'am.
I don't
Not
understand.
39.
We're trying to help, but we're not doing anything.
Negative 10.
And she's an organ donor. I hope they're happy.
Trying to
Look, you see that? Organ donor.
That's not blurred out.
This is messed
You want
up.
to handle her? I mean, she's still not leaving. If you want to take her to jail too, go for it. All right, Ms. Roberts. Okay. Apparently, they
Look at that poor old lady. That poor old lady.
had an issue with you out here before with the cats.
Not here.
Feeding the cats out here, right?
Well, I feed them. We've been trying to trap them, and we get them neutered, and then get them homes.
Okay.
So we're trying to do the city a favor.
Okay. Well, the city has asked you multiple times.
The city?
Yes, ma'am. Not to do this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and they have trespassed you. Okay, and now you're trespassing.
I'm
Okay.
sitting in my car. I'm not.
Well,
I
well, you're
haven't
on
touched-
ma'am, you're on the property. You've got cat food. Okay, it's pretty. I mean, all in the back seat. It's pretty clear what your intent is. Okay.
You see, they're saying all this stuff to build their case. They're trying to and that's why they always say like, don't speak to cops.
He's just stating the obvious.
like don't say like, oh yeah, yes, or like okay, like oh that's true, or agree with anything that they're saying. Just don't talk to them at all. No, if you want to accuse me of something, like we'll go to court.
Fight.
And here we go.
All right. So, because you have been trespassed and you have returned yet again, we're gonna have to take you to jail. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
No.
No.
You can go too.
I'm just. So I'm not allowed to talk.
No, that doesn't involve you. You've been told at least 25 minutes ago that you were trespassing here. and
I
you're taking
will
your deer
call a
fine.
lawyer.
So
All right.
just
Yes, ma'am.
hurry
That's
up.
fine.
Help.
You can call.
Yeah,
You can call.
Go ahead and get in your car.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and get in your car. Go ahead and get in your car. Ma'am, go to your car before you get arrested.
I guess you wanted to.
No, I just
What?
wanted to say
Okay,
something.
get in your car.
Go ahead and get
Look at that, threatening two old ladies just for trying to catch cats.
All right, Miss Roberts. I'm gonna have to get you to step out. Okay.
I'd be trespassing if I did.
Well, ma'am, you're already trespassing.
Shit. You all are unbelievable. This is what you're wasting city gas on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's why, like, look, if it was illegal for them to catch cats and feed cats and all that stuff, then fine, go through the process and make it illegal and see if your community actually wants that.
My car to my
Here,
house.
give it to that officer right there. He'll hand them to her.
want to say one thing
Hey.
to you.
It's gonna get ugly if you don't stop.
Oh my.
Can I please say one thing?
Okay.
Yeah, you tell them.
Can I say one thing?
Get out. Get out. I'm tired. Get out. Get out.
Help him.
No, that's a threat.
Oh wow.
Can I get my car off
No,
the
ma'am.
road?
You just threw those keys at an officer. You're not getting anything. Tried everything. Ma'am,
my-
stop. Come on now. You're
I
84-year-old.
need
You are way too old to be acting like this. Come on now.
Oh
Acting like a
my
child.
gosh.
Listen, I want my purse. I want my purse.
How
My
dare them.
identification. You can't take me without my purse. You understand? You cannot take me without my
Go ahead
purse.
and step in for me.
Oh my
Go ahead and
goodness.
step in. Come on.
Close my car door,
Ma'am,
please.
we're gonna get all your stuff. Just step in for me.
Ugh.
Well, I can't without, I'm almost 85 years old.
Yes, ma'am. And I had every intention of putting those handcuffs in the front for you until you started acting like that.
Oh. I'm sorry I can't get in.
Okay. Now, step back out real quick.
What in the hell?
Lower car so you can get in better.
Okay. Either way, I think we've seen enough. But like, oh my goodness, dude. That's why, like, look, if it was illegal for them to, like, let's say what they were doing was a problem. Let's say what they were doing, like, everyone in the city agreed that it's actually somehow making more of an issue than it is helping the
They're
community.
loitering.
Then regardless, what they're doing illegal? If what they're doing is not illegal, then they have the right to be there. They have the right to be there, and so they're trying to do a workaround. Like, look, because we don't like what they're doing, we're not, and because it's totally legal what they're doing. Now we're gonna figure out a way to put them in cuffs.
Yeah.
And how are they doing that? By saying they're trespassing. Trespassing on what? On public property. Like, that's completely
Dude, but they were like very like threatening.
exactly. Like, everything that they're doing is totally. And do you know what?
They were posturing.
Props to that those old ladies. I hope they get a big fat check after this, and I hope the city is taught a lesson of that. They can't be infringing on people's rights just because they don't agree with what they're doing.
Yeah.
This is total BS, and I see this stuff all the time. And like I said, I'm so pro cops, and this is what makes this is what has caused a bunch of like tension between.
If you're a cop, like it's tougher being a cop, right? Because you heard what the first time he said it, he was like, tell her to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, tell her to go f off.
Obviously, that cop, like, just didn't give a shit, right? Like, was just like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just do it. Like, just do whatever. The guy was like a new guy, right? So he's like, okay, well, I kind of have to follow in command or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then when he told her too, like, this isn't the first time that he's like,
Yeah.
done that. Probably that's not, you know what I mean? That's not the first time he's done that. Like,
And so all of this stuff is like infringing on the rights, and it's a bunch of a power trip. And I guarantee you, these cops feel totally that what they're doing is legitimate. They feel like what they're doing is they're actually enforcing the law and they're doing the right thing. And so, like, if there is no hierarchy of somebody to tell them, like, dude, what you're doing is completely illegal. They're allowed to be here.
Yeah.
Regardless of how much the city complains or all this stuff. If it's legal, the city, can't do anything about it.
speaking of cops, I did.